and I do things. And this is one of those videos I've been very much enjoying making every season, and it is revisiting my favorites from the prior season. So we're gonna look back at spring of 2019's favorites from my channel. And honestly, I have some really good products here. I'm very excited to talk about these products because they are ones that I've loved and still really do love to this day. So if that's something you're interested in watching, then keep on watching. Let's go. Also, with these videos, they always kind of remind me to reach in and use these products. So if these are products that you guys have and you kind of forgot about them, here's your reminder. So we are going to start with March 2019. So we're going to do March, April, and May of last year's favorites. There are a lot of lip products in this video, so I feel like we can do lip product swatches. Why not? All right, so the first product is from Persona, and this is their liquid lipstick in the shade OG. I feel like this made it into my best of 2019 products. I don't remember. I love the Persona liquid lipstick formula. I do have Flamingo, which is a more pinky shade, in my Shop My Stash right now. And I finally bit the bullet over the 21 Days of Beauty sale, and I actually bought one of the lip glosses that I've been wanting forever. Now it feels like, and I'm excited to try that. I really like this brand. I like these liquid lipsticks. They're very comfortable, and that's what the shade OG looks like. It's kind of a very warm tone nude. My next March favorite is a eyeshadow brush that I got in Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. This came in a brush set from Farrah, and this is their mini tapered blending brush. I doubt you can even buy this brush. This is one of those really weird brands that you get in Ipsy, but I genuinely do like the brushes I get from them, and this mini tapered brush is a very good one. So I still use this one a lot, and you know, after a year, it washes well and it's held up. The next product I have is a highlighter, and I have spoken of this recently. This is the Milani Afterglow Strobe Light Highlighter. This is one of my all-time favorite highlighters from the drugstore, and I really love it. I think it's a very underrated product, and it's definitely still something I would recommend to this day. The next highlighter, I first discovered over Star Island last spring, and I've gone on to rave about this product. I not only love this product is in the Samantha March Star Inspired highlighter that just recently relaunched, and I still love it to this day. It is my favorite shade of Ofra highlighter, and you know, a year later, I would still say this is my favorite shade. So it's only been in my life about a year now, but I still rave about it. Okay, the next product is a sponge, and this is the Shop Missy Paw Paw Sponge. Now, I know you're not supposed to keep your sponges forever, but I mean, look at this. I mean, it's a tiny bit stained, but it washes pretty freaking well, and there's no rips in it or anything. I would definitely recommend this. Make sure you get the pink one. I've seen that they make the pink one with like a slanted top. That is next on my list for sure. I would like to get that one because I prefer a slanted over the round, but definitely a great product. The cheapest high quality sponge I think you can get out there. This is from Shop Missy. I think it costs like $1.50 or something. Highly recommend. Okay, the next two products I do not have because I used them up. The first was the Pixie Lash Lift Mascara. This was a mascara that had two wands, and wow, did this work so well. I got this in an Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, and it's probably one of the best mascaras I've ever gotten from the drugstore. That being said, I do think it's around the $20 range, which at that point, no, I think it's $18, which it's closer price-wise to a high-end mascara, but it really is very good quality. I still think I like the Thrive better than this one, but at this point, I had never tried the Thrive mascara, but this is a really great mascara. The next one I had was the Pixie Lower Lash Mascara. Again, I did like that product, but I really do like the Thrive mascara because it does work really well on the top and bottom lashes. So while I like these mascaras, it's not something I'm going to repurchase. Oh my gosh. So last spring, I had the Litter Robot as one of my favorites of the month because we had just recently got it, and I'm not sure if you guys have been following me, but about a month and a half ago, I actually was contacted by Litter Robot and asked if I wanted to be an affiliate. I think I have a code that would save you guys $25 off your litter pan. I'm going to link a video up here talking about it. I'm not going to talk about litter pans forever right now, but if you are in the market for a automatic litter pan, it's fan-freaking-tastic. And then I had a lot of clothes in this haul. So I had a pair of Rocky sweatpants and Adidas leggings I had gotten at Costco. Still love and wear this to this day. I had Fabletics leggings, which I'm literally wearing right now. These are my all-time favorite leggings. I literally only wash my clothes when my Fabletic leggings are all dirty. And I think what I wound up doing was I signed up and I got the like 2 for $25 deal, and I got like 4 pairs, and then I immediately canceled, so I didn't have to like keep paying the like $50 a month for like workout clothes, but they really are great quality. I also had the Jergens Wet Skin Moisturizer. I really, really do like this product. I haven't had it since then after I used it up, but it is a great product. Do not mistake it for the Jergens Wet Skin like tinted bronzing one. I tried that one and that was a blotchy mess, but the regular water wet skin moisturizer is so good. The last thing I had in my March 2019 favorites was headbands, because I was wearing headbands so much, and I really do like headbands. I still have a whole drawer of headbands here. But once I cut my hair, headbands just did not work as well in the back. So actually right now I'm growing out my hair, which is convenient right now. My ends are really dead, and I'm ready to have my long hair back. It's so much easier to maintain. I know that my ends are dead right now because shorter hair requires actual care and like styling, whereas like when I had long hair, my hair was healthier because I could let it air dry and it would be so much easier to manipulate, so to speak. So I'm over the short hair. Now into April 2019 faves. The first product is the LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil, and this is my favorite drugstore brow pencil. I went through a ton of these last year. I wear the shade medium brown. It's very affordable, very good at performing, and I definitely recommend it, and I will continue to use this. I had the Wet n Wild Coconut 3-in-1 Primer Spray. I do still like this. I honestly always forget that I have primer sprays, and that's why I never use them, but I do really like this one. It smells super great. Maybe I'll bring it into my Shop My Stash this summer for that coconutty feel, since I don't think we're going anywhere this summer. I had the Catrice Liquid Camouflage Foundation in my favorites. I do really like this foundation. The shade range isn't great. I have this in the shade Rose Beige, which I need to be tan to wear this shade, but it is really nice, especially in the summer. It's a little bit more mattifying, so it lasts really, really well. So I definitely recommend this if you can find your shade. For the first time ever, discovered the Real Technique sponge last spring, and I have so many of these because I buy them in bulk when I find them at like TJ Maxx, because you can get them at such a good price there. And I have so many of these and I love these. I will say they are harder to clean because like I feel like you can see like there definitely is a stain. They just stain, and I really do like them. But I would advise trying to get them on sale, because I feel like Real Techniques is often like buy one get one half off, so don't pay full price. I had the MAC Painterly Paint Pot in my favorites. I definitely have not reached for this in a while. I brought a eye primer into my Shop My Stash this month, and I actually have been using it and I feel like it works. So I feel like I'm going to actively put a eye primer in my Shop My Stash so I remember to be using them. So maybe this one will come in next month, but it is really good. Today I'm wearing the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I like that one too. I have to remember to use them, that's all. I had an eyeshadow palette in my favorites. I specifically had the Huda Beauty Coral Obsessions palette, and this is a big deal because I had worn this to a wedding in March, and I never strayed away from like my go-to palettes, and I went wild and I wore this one to a wedding and it looks so pretty. This shade down here is so beautiful. I really do like this palette a lot. This was the first ever Huda palette that I really fell for, and I definitely like the original Obsessions palettes. I have one of the amethyst ones and I don't think the quality is as good. Okay, now I have the eyeshadow I'm wearing on my eyes today. Is the ColourPop Sweet Talk palette. Wow. You know, the Kathleen Lights palette, Dream Street, is just so good, but I'm really thinking, I really think they're tied. I feel like I can't pick one over the other, but I mean, this was such a fast and easy eye look to do. It's such a good palette. This was of the Samantha March made me buy it, and I'm glad she did because this is so good. Okay, I had a bronzer, specifically the Milani Silky Matte Bronzer. This is a great bronzer. I talked about this a lot. I think it's a great beginner bronzer. I have this in 01 Sunlight. I think it's one that's really easily built up. And I think that if you are a beginner when it comes to bronzer and you're very scared about bright orange everywhere or looking like you are an Oompa Loompa, I think this is a really good one to help you start learning how to build up bronzer and look naturally bronzed and not artificially bronzed. Although makeup isn't, yeah. Okay, I had a Bare Minerals Gen Nude Blush in the shade That Peach though. I had purchased this at TJ Maxx. These are for sale still in store for full price, but for some reason, I guess they had an overstock. I love this shade. It's such a pretty peachy shade. It's a really nice matte blush. I like the quality of it. I put these blushes in my best of 2019 video. I highly recommend them. I had a blush palette in my faves. This one I got from an Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, and this is the NYX Sweet Cheeks palette. Now, I don't think this palette is still for sale, but I do know that they sell the Sweet Cheeks blushes in singles. Now, I don't know if they have these exact shades, but the quality of these blushes are so good, especially for a drugstore. But what I liked about this palette was how unique a lot of these shades are for my collection. I don't really have a lot of like purple and orangey toned blushes, and I really like the quality a lot. Okay, then I had a highlighter palette. It's such a good one. I actually talked about the Flower Highlighting Palette in my top 10 5-star rated products from Ulta. These are the creamiest, most beautiful drugstore highlighters I've ever seen in my existence. I know they have a couple palettes with different skin tone shades, and the quality of these are just so fantastic. Highly, highly recommend if you're looking for something affordable but blinding at the same time. Okay, we have another liquid lipstick. This is the Lawless liquid lipstick in the shade George. This I know definitely made it into my best of 2019 video. And it doesn't fully dry down, so it does not dry out your lips. And that's the shade George there. It's a little bit more mauve toned than OG. Very expensive. Highly recommend waiting until Sephora has a sale, but really good quality. I had the Ofra liquid lipstick in the shade Pasadena in my faves, and I know the Ofra liquid lipstick formula also made it into my best of 2019 video. Now Pasadena is even more mauve toned. Big fan of this formula as well. Super comfortable on the lips. I had the L'Oreal Pro Matte Gloss in the shade Bare Attraction. Now what's interesting is this is in my favorites video because similarly, I had rediscovered it in my best of my spring 2018 revisited makeup video. And this formula is just so beautiful and creamy. It smells good too. But it's one of my favorite L'Oreal liquid lipsticks, and I don't know why it's called a Pro Matte Gloss. It's definitely a liquid lipstick, but Bare Attraction is just like this really pretty peachy corally spring shade. And this is currently in my Shop My Stash. I had a lipstick. This was from the Disney Villains collection. I don't know if you can still buy that collection, but I did buy the Hades lipstick because Hades is my favorite villain. And I thought this lipstick looked beautiful, and it was, and still is. This was my first time I'd ever tried a bullet lipstick from ColourPop, and I have gone on to buy more from the brand. They actually sit right here. I have three bullet lipsticks from the brand, and this is the creme formula, and it's really comfy. Okay, I had the Jergens Natural Glow Moisturizer in my favorites. I really did like this. Again, this is not the wet skin version. This is just the regular glow moisturizer, and I felt like it looked really nice on my skin. I also had the Curel Hydra Skin Wet Moisturizer. This is another wet moisturizer, and I really, really like this. I felt like my skin was the softest ever when I used this moisturizer. And I also had this, the John Frieda Frizzy Beyond Smooth Frizz Immunity Primer. This feels like it's maybe like half empty. When I do feel like my hair is a little too frizzy, I will go in with this. I do like this. I don't think I'd repurchase it, but I do like it. I wouldn't say it's an all-time fave still, but it's good. It doesn't make my hair oily, which is a big thing. Okay, now we can go into May's favorites. I had actually just bought shorts at Target, and I was showing off my shorts. My shorts are not unpacked yet, but the Target shorts are great quality. I really do like them. I had the Wander Beauty Nude Illusion Foundation. I love this foundation. It is the foundation I'm wearing today. It's one of the best foundations I own. It's a little expensive. It's $40. I definitely would recommend trying to wait till a Sephora sale for it, but it really is a great foundation, and it's very natural looking and just nice looking on the skin. I have a powder foundation, and that is the JCat Aquassurance foundation. So when I originally got this powder, the lightest shade was Ivory, but eventually they wound up coming out with Porcelain, so I do have this in 2 shades. It is my all-time favorite powder foundation at the moment. Again, in the 21 Days of Beauty sale, I did order the Pure powder foundation because I have heard so many good things about it, and I really wanted to try it out. But right now, still standing, this is my favorite powder foundation. Okay, last spring, I said that the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder was a new fave. I actually put this in my best of 2019 faves. And yeah, I still like it. I think it's great for the under eyes. I think it's great at blurring. I think it's great at all the things that a translucent powder should do. I would definitely recommend it. These mini sizes last forever. I don't think I'd ever buy a full size, and that's the tea. I had 2 Luxie brushes in my faves. One of them is dirty, one of them is clean. I had the 231 small tapered brush and the 229 tapered blending brush. These are very similar. to the Farrah brush I talked about earlier. This shape is one of my favorite shapes, this small blending shape, and I recommend them. I really like these Luxie brushes, no complaints. I had the Natasha Denona Mini Nude palette in my favorites. Be very careful because this is seen better days. This is probably one of my most used palettes. This is a good one. I love this palette, like probably my favorite palette I own, maybe. Really like it. I had the Infatuation Makeup Geek quad in my favorites. So this is the old Makeup Geek formula. It's Grandstand, Shimma Shimma, Frappe, and Aphrodite. I don't know if these shades are still available in the new formula, but I really do like these. I like the new formula. I like that these quads were once $20 and now the quads at Target are $15. I recommend them. I think they're great. Okay, I have a collab that ColourPop did with Messy Jessie Beauty where they let her curate her own palette. So this was the palette, the magnetic palette that the collab came in. So right now I don't have it organized like it once was, but these eyeshadows were the single eyeshadows and I really do like these eyeshadows. And then she also had 3 face powders. She had a highlighter, a bronzer, and a blush. So I really liked them. It was my first time really trying singles from ColourPop and I enjoyed them. The Smashbox Cali Contour Kit was in my faves. So I think I got this in the last 21 Days of Beauty sale last spring, and this has been my favorite face palette ever since. I have raved about this nonstop, I feel like, on my channel, and I will continue to because I just love it. Okay, this is shameful. So this is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Primer. Love this primer. This is from last spring. So what I have decided is I will be decluttering it because it is basically dried up, like nothing really comes up. Because I haven't had to use it much lately, I do love it when I have a really, really bad mascara. It makes such a difference in the quality of my lashes. I feel like because I've been using the Thrive mascara so much that I haven't had a lot of bad mascaras that I've been needing help with, but it's so good. I actually have a backup of this because I love it that much. It's the best lash primer I've ever used, but I will be decluttering this because it is old, dried up, and I didn't even realize how old it was until I was preparing for this video. Okay, next is the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color in the shade Seduction. I talked about this all last summer. It was my most worn liquid lipstick last summer. It smells like fruit popsicles. It is this super comfortable, easy to put on lip color. It looks kind of like this, like, I don't know, I can't even describe it, but it looks so fresh and fun on the lips. It's so easy to wear. What's very interesting is something I didn't say about this video is most of my lipsticks are in this like lipstick holder here. However, a select few sit on my vanity in this. And in this video, all of the liquid lipsticks and lip glosses that you are going to see sit in that because to this day, they're still my favorites. And I thought it was very interesting to see that. So we have another lip product. This is a lip liner. This is the Milani Nude lip liner. It's my most sharpened lip liner because it is the most worn lip liner I own. And that is the color right there. It's great. I do like it. I really think I like pencil lip liners the best right now. I feel like they are the easiest for me to work with. One last lip product in this video. The Marc Jacobs Glossy Stick in Sugar Sugar. It's like a really fun way to apply lip gloss in a stick form. So that is the color right there. It's fairly like nude looking. I like this product. I think it's super overpriced. I would not repurchase it if this ever runs out, but it's kind of like one of those fun bougie products to own, but it's not like something I think is like the end all be all. Okay, I had the Buxom Lip Balm on this list. Now, I don't know where this is. It's definitely somewhere in my house, and I don't think it's a favorite anymore. It definitely has the very slight tingly effect that Buxom products give. However, I started to realize that the way I apply lip balm is very often and very frequently, and when I would use this one too much, I'd get like a lot of pink around my lips, and I think it's because it was like too much plumping at once. So I don't think this is something I'd recommend anymore. Just letting you all know. My last product made it into my 2019 favorites, and it is this nail polish. It's the ncla nail polish in the shade Call My Agent. Such a good nail polish, such good quality, and it's the only nail polish I've ever tried from this brand. I really like this brand. I think the longevity is better than most brands that I've tried. And I think maybe this year I will buy from this brand and try some more. Wow, I think I lost my breath filming this video. You have to let me know, do you like these videos? I think it's so fun to just go back and look at what I used to love and realize, wow, I forgot about some of these things. I haven't used them in a while, so it's just fun. Clearly I have a preference when it comes to lip colors, and yeah, you'll have to let me know if you guys love these products too. Whatever you want me to know in the comments. And as usual, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I have my Twitter and my Instagram down below. Give them a follow, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!